Bro. Here we go. Not sure why it's doing that. Boo. Okay. Are we on episode 4? I can't remember if we are or not. Boo-boo-boo. Boo-boo-boo. Do 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 do. Boo. Boo 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 boo. Do 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 do. Okay. Boo boo boo. Okay. What's up, Aubrey? You're losing Mario Party and it's sad? Ah. You can't win them all. Also, Mario Party is definitely pretty random. I am told the jaunt to the Grey Fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies, lass. A wager it served to take your mind off the events of recent days. But enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the War Eater, I call her, is complete, and she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonnage, she has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention also that she is nigh unsinkable, but I'm not one to tempt fate. The World Eater and her crew stand ready, my friend. Just give the word and we shall bear you to Leviathan. It's mostly skill. I mean, there's definitely, the game gives you the middle finger. There's some shit that you just can't do anything about. Oh, I know that look. You ready? Having been constructed in some haste, the World Eater may not be pretty. I assure you she's capable. Who literally are you going? She's been fitted with what our friends at Naldik and Vermelius are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, and we'll use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. Yeah, but you can't control like how far you're moving on the board and stuff and what other players are doing.
It is expected that as a hardened enough thralls will attempt to come to the Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions, vanquishing your shoulder. I would have you assist in this effort.
It is to fulfill its purpose. A divisionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I'd see we'd volunteer heavily. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Banqueting your shoulder. If you would join the third levy in Lady Dewey the Fifth. But what words have I for the woman who has made a sport of slain gods? Please, go warily, for the sun is an unforgiving pace to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, way of light.
I would echo the Admiral's sentiments, and add a few words of mine own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, Colonel. May the crystal bless and keep you. Stoic nod. Well, I mean, you also have, I mean, besides that, you have trance time, bonus stars you can find on them, that kind of jazz. It's like, there's a lot of stuff.
Oh, it didn't change. That was weird. I'm like using keybinds, so I'm genuinely shocked that it didn't go back, but whatever. Let's see, let me look this up real quick. Boo 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 boo. Mario Party is a game of just randomly turning the tide. Not to mention the invisible like star blocks that you get. Oh hey, you landed on this square. Cool, have a star. What sucks about Duel? Oh, you can? I didn't think you could put up stars. Don't pick wrong. I mean, easy enough. Just don't be bad. Easy. Sounds easy enough to me. Yo, Waz, what's up? How you doing? Red, yellow, or blue? Blue. The man, the myth, the legend. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Hopefully everything's going good on your end. We're just waiting in this queue so we can get we get this rocking. The DPS struggles, right? Yellow, green, red, or blue? Blue. Again. Yeah, man, the DPS struggles for sure. I'm not worried about it. You have a crazy idea and you're gonna follow through with it? I believe in you. I don't know how crazy this idea is, but you got it. You're dead? Well, fucking skill issue. I can't believe you listen to me. I have no idea what that means. Kanye? What happened to you not swearing a lot? I do what I want. It's my life. This is my life. Oh man, take a look at my life. What I want. Three DOS era dungeon crawlers to tabletop? Yo, let's go. That sounds hype. Hell yeah. You gonna port them muds over, or are you talking about like the old school like D&D games, like the dungeon crawlers, those ones? Oh, keep talking and nobody explodes. No. They're playing Mario Party. Mario Party. Okay. Okay. Not a mud. The original game in the series inspired by Dragon Warrior. Huh. Okay. Let me check something real quick. Boo 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 boo. It inspired Dragon Warrior, which is basically Dragon Quest, right? Or is it totally something different? Must be some like OG game. What's the game called? Dragon Warrior and Dragon Quest are the same thing? I'm like super out of the loop on that. This queue sucks, dude. Quests that I can't just go through. Holy heckaroonies. Ba, 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 ba. The Wizardry series. I never got to play any like OG DOS games. Are they still making them? Oh my god, they made them all the way to 2008 or 2001, sorry. I mean, it looks good. The newer one looks hella anime. Japan picked up in their stead. Okay, that's fair. Pew pew. Ooh. How good are my reactions? Oh, pretty good. It gets wet. I'm so glad that chat has helped me out with this one. The party chat. All right, well, nobody has given me instructions, so. Hydrate. Have I lost weight? I don't think so, but probably. I don't know. Thank you, though. That's the feel good feel. I'll take that. Well, we take those W's. Assuming everybody's attacking this one with magic. So I guess melee on the tail. All right. Big splash. I have no idea how this fight works. I asked and nobody said anything. They're like, stay away from the edges. I don't know what to hit, so I figured out that I hit the head. No, no one actually knows how it works. Dude, fucking A, man. Oh, I love it. Just keep doing it until you win, right? I mean, I could probably look it up. I was very tempted to look it up at first, but I thought, why not? We'll just let it rock. Yeah, there's a box at the end. I don't think we activated it fast enough. Oh, I can't activate it yet. Hello? Oh my god, I got it off. We didn't die! Oh, if you do it too early or too late, people just die? Okay, well, glad that I didn't do it too early. This video game is surely beaten, alright. Only one wipe, I'll take that. Take your commendation. All right, cool. Do. Thanks for keeping me hydrated. Oh man, I'm so excited. I got my crafting desk cleaned off. I posted some pics in the Kaku's Mini Emporium. I should just rename that to Mini Emporium because I know that like Wivendrack posts a bunch and stuff, so there's a lot of people who post stuff in there. So it's not just me. I just kind of had it as a place that I could just post stuff, you know. Knowing the urgency of your business, I thought it best to refrain from making conversation during your past few visits. But today I will permit myself a few words. I feel truly privileged to have had the honor of admitting a hero such as you. You're an inspiration to us all. And on that note, the Admiral awaits you in the command room. You need to clean your desks. Yeah, like my desk right now is pretty fucked up, not gonna lie, my main desk. But I have like a separate crafting desk. At least I got my electronic key kettle hooked up, so I can make tea at my desk now. Because I'm trying to cut out coffee. Ignore the fact that I have coffee. Don't worry about it. But you know, I'm trying to cut out coffee and do tea. So like that's the plan. Because I'm trying to lower the amount of caffeine I'm intaking. Trying to live a little bit healthier. You'll ignore it only because you said so. I mean, you could always clean it while you're like, you know, watching the stream, right? Right? Multitasking. That's what I did. I was listening to Critical Role. You have to fish? I don't know how intense fishing is. I heard it's actually very good in this game though. So it's like, it's on the list of things I want to check out. It's funny because that's what I do to earn money in
sworn to strive. Sea swallows all.
I fish in World of Warcraft to make money.
That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you.
Some real ass requirements. That's nice.
First time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. Tis meet that I give thanks to
Oh, interesting.
too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it
Yeah,
to
that's
say,
pretty crazy.
their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
What's that? Ninja?
And I will see to
The
it that
ninja's
they
cool.
are
I love
grateful.
ninja.
I have no doubt
It's just,
that
you
your
gotta do all the
knowledge
jutsus and shit, and
will
like,
serve us well.
I have done it on controller before, but it's a little more technical than I want to get right now.
Besides,
I probably will do it
your
at some
art is
point,
not
but
so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain...
sounds wild. It's really not that bad.
Its members are trained in a form of combat, not unlike your own.
Because there's only 3 jutsus, right? If I'm remembering correctly, 3 or 4. And you just do that and have like, so like you have like, you know, on your left trigger, you just use the arrow keys for the jutsus. Yeah, 3 buttons, right? So 3 buttons, And basically the way I did it was I'd have it on the left trigger, so whenever I had jutsus up, I could do them. And then I would just do like, I would have it in order in a way so that like the longest one was just left, up, right, and then down to cast, right? And then the other one would be up and right, and then left and right, and down. Left, right, down, up, right, down for like AoE, left, right for single target, left, right, down for single target, and left, up, right, down for the buff. It's really not that bad because you only need to know 3 of them. Like you only need to know 3 jutsus. That's it. The other ones don't matter. At least at my level. Like they did not matter. So yeah. Like the other ones were not useful. Yeah, I'll worry about that later.
By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own.
You always trip on the ice one since that matters now? Oh, yeah. I think you just have to set it up in a way that like works for you, right?
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
Not
But
wrong.
for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa, or received an education in Sharlian, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Yeah, I'll worry about that all later. That's like way down the road. I think like Ninja is one of the classes that like I can definitely see playing again, but yeah, these are some voices. Yeah, I mean,
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
let's be honest. Let's just have Merlvib just like narrate everything that happens in this game, and I'll be totally happy.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in.
Yo,
Yet
Hobo.
I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
These are some voices. Yeah. Yeah.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence.
Oh no, you are the reason for the Primal's existence.
Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
Nay.
and so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning, but when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost.
Well, no shit. That's
To
how it works.
justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Hello?
There's so much unused area. Like, whatever. This game, dude. No, it's ours. Ours. As the Admiral informed me of the arrangement, I have in my keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Yugiri. The south stands a gate leading to the pier for smaller fishing vessels. Looking for an inconspicuous Huron man there. I present the letter to him. He serves as a gatekeeper of sorts. Now, before you go, I'm obliged to remind you that the members of the fraternity to which you would be introduced abide in the shadows of Leminson society. They value their independence more highly than pirates, united by a bond stronger than mithril. To wit, they are invariably wary of new faces. Don't be penned by the Admiral itself. Mere words on parchment will get you only so far in their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust they place in you. But here's the letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck.
We don't have to wait.
What? You can't rob a dead person? That's lame.
Yeah, I mean, I can pass the block like we literally have to.
Beam, 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 beam. Can we go up here? Just go down here.
Yeah, that's a little rough. Yeah, I'll pass the information. Yep, no problem. Mommy? Yeah. I can just once I'm off the phone with you. Yep, no problem.
Got business with me, adventure. See the word the Admiral set word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred too. Been a while since I saw the shite-eating grin. But with all those doe-eyed wenches about, I expect he's got his hands full. Ah, and you must be the Farsina who Mother says wants to train with us. Welcome to Lynn, summer lady.
I'm Yugiri of Domha. Just not had to make out clear. Just let's confess. When first I learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken.
You're not the first person to say that, lass. Limsa's a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two fucks about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I kept the shadows, but we got nothing to be ashamed of, and it's simply better for business that we remain unseen.
And so you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose. Yeah. I see. Oh, know that the practitioners of my art too like this is a shadow. She is still for our strength lives. There's much we might learn from one another, I think.
Then what in the Seven Hills are we waiting for? If you come with us, you gear do what's it? We can get acquainted in more private surrounds. Ha, that didn't come out right, did it?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Geary would fuck you up, dog.
I haven't really had a chance.
Let it go. I shall remain with these people for a time, and I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. Even a true friend to us Dumbans, no words should suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Oh, through the maelstrom. Look at that. Look at that dude. Look at that fucking face, man.
Okay. I mean, you'll have to, like, phone me to, like, do it.
Much more has occurred since first I beheld the Eorzea from the galleon's deck. Suffice it to say, I did not envisage being united to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you alone. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Assure that I no longer require an escort in this land. When you see me, Lady of Infinity, pray, relate to my humblest thanks. Would that I be so unkind to this person, but I need if needs fulfilled my promise to the till we meet again, Elizabeth.
You can always mute the stream if you want. I think I have an even better idea. Hold up. Cyberality. She's gonna bleep out every word. I'm not setting up a censor. That's stupid.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo, though I cannot well explain the how of it. It would seem he became immortal in so doing.
But he wasn't immortal, though.
When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elizabeth spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion.
The Ascians are abusing the Echo, I guess? I don't know. Maybe.
And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan.
Yeah, he got bodied.
And the import of this observation If the Asians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder. Could the legend in fact refer to the Echo?
To the Echo?
Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time.
Really though?
For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Asians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long. Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
The dead.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be.
The Isle just ceased to be. I got nuked.
Postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
12 preserve.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
She's been sitting there for hours.
It is done, my lord. I... Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
Telegi's such a dirtbag. Same with Lolorito. They're both dirtbags. They're both humongous dirtbags. Getting 110 gear.
Our friends, the very isle itself, everyone, and everything. No. Yeah, it avails us not to speculate. Urianger will send word if there are any developments. Until such time as he does, we must remain firmly focused on that which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter, one close to home. It concerns etheric fluctuations which we had previously attributed to good, clean, legal law of the 12th. That the king is no more is a blessing, for which we have used it. Yet all is not well in the 12th book. Our latest readings reveal an ongoing etheric disturbance of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation. I would have you...
Celia, I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem.
What do you not have a problem?
band of refugees hailing from Uldar this time are come to Revenant's Toll seeking asylum. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave to the Domans. At present, they are in the 7th heaven, awaiting a formal response.
I see. Maybe this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once.
Yeah. I noticed that because Chip had
Asilia, you know full well that we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Consider what will happen if you do. Word will spread and more will follow.
Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear that suit. Girl, I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting.
Oh, no.
These are the Alamegans who are just like, oh, meh, meh. Meh, meh, meh. I get where they're coming from, but like at the same time, like, okay.
I just realized something really weird. It wasn't until one of the employees pointed it out to me. When you pay someone else for a business, through like the actual clock pennies, or it sends them, like when they're clocked in, it sends them the money, but it doesn't ever reflect it on the
I apologize to keep you waiting. My name is Minfithy and I lead the silence of the 7th Dawn.
But my bank
12 be praised, it is you.
Like the money's actually added, but it doesn't show it.
Ready and willing to work, same as the Domans. Just give us a task and we'll see it done.
Yeah, she thinks she didn't get paid because she...
Hi, call me Sos. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know not of your situation.
Beg your pardon, antecedent. I ain't so good with words. We've been living off scraps of Uldar for years now, trying to piece together a life to replace the one what took us. They say there's work, but there's not for an honest man. Not as wouldn't sully his soul sooner than his palms any road. The flames do what they can first, of course, but ain't near enough. And it's only getting worse. When the calamity brought us to our knees, those rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed on our backs. I don't pretend to be clever, but even I can see what's coming. I knew we had to run, the only question was where. And then it came to me, Revenant's Toll. I mean, you took them foreigners in, didn't you? So you'd surely do the same for us?
I fear the situation is rather more complicated. While it is true that we accepted the Doma petition for aid, that decision was a product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but pray understand that it is not possible for the organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity. And so it is a great regret that I must deny your request.
But we've got nowhere else to go. You're turning your back on us.
If I'm not trouble alone, I won't take a bit alone.
The tower is Ultimus.
You tidings from well done, Annie. Confident has. No one has been wounded.
What? How? Is it serious?
I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild men, they lashing out to any and everyone.
That can't be right. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. 7 hells, now the Blades have an excuse. They'll round us up and kill anyone who tries to resist. I said, please, you want us to build a new life, at least help us keep the ones we've got.
My lady.
We're not the ones to stand idly by and watch innocents suffer. However, until we know more of the circumstances in this right, I'm not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine that the refugees attacked without provocation, then the responsible will have to answer for their actions.
How can you be so blind?
Find Alfino quickly. If he is in danger or worse, I would have you and none other by his side. Thank you. Pray, be all concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Need and Papa Mimo will see to it.
Infinite is being treated like the old glass. Hurry!
Some of these take a little bit to load if it's like the first time I've loaded it this session, so. Boo, 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 boo. Ba-bow, ba-bow, ba-bow. Instead of in a hospital, just take him to the Adventurers Guild. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Blue, 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 blue.
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well. Ul'dah, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over.
Is anyone shocked? I am not. I am not shocked.
Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life.
Ul'dah is literally just the US.
To an Ul'dah,
USA.
money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence.
There's so many good ones.
So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'dah way of thinking, they may as well not exist. Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor. Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more Uldans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers. While more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry. The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Domans asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions.
No. So far, the only
Is anybody shocked? Because I sure as hell ain't.
It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest. Nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence.
Oh, well.
I mean, yeah.
That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
That's the point.
I would say she was actually confused, but I may have
That's the point. It's what they're trying to do. Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming you know me.
Hey, we're 95. We can go do, what's his face now? We can go do, oh my gosh, I'm trying to set up tea. We can go do the, Odin, which I definitely want to do. Trying to set up my mana tea. So I have This is kind of gooberific, but for tea, for loose leaf tea, I have this it's called a manatee. And it's literally a manatee. It's got like holes in it for steeping. Yeah, it just hangs on the side of the cup. Yeah. The sea cow, yeah, man, I fucking love this thing. Yeah, it's it just hangs on the side of my cup and steeps tea. That's exactly what it's for. It's so good, I love it. It's amazing. It's made out of silicone, so it can withstand the heat and shit of boiling water. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's so good, I love it. I guess a friend at work, her partner has one that's a sloth. And that's also amazing. So yeah. Yeah, I really like it because like I have like a metal one for like steeping, but I have to get one that like locks. Because like I would bring loose leaf tea to work, but it's better just to use tea bags.
Oh yeah, no.
Because it's easier to do, and I don't have to like manage the tea bags and shit, or like the loose leaf tea leftovers and all that jazz. As I told you before, it was all but inevitable that an incident of this kind would eventually occur given the rising tensions within the Sultanate. Nevertheless, I have reason to believe that this particular riot may not have begun spontaneously. Have I piqued your curiosity? Good. Then you will accompany me to the Hall of Flames. I would hear what General Raban has to say upon the matter.
He tried to pull a security card with ads, and he's like, oh, you know, I've had so much public I haven't been able to move the city at all, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, Paz, I've seen him on Birdie, and he claimed he wasn't in the city. Like, it's yeah. Like, I don't care if that's your priority in the city, but just be honest.
I don't know if we're in a rolling blow yet. I think we are. Okay. Turn that off.
But I think
oh, did I not? I went to the wrong place. Shit. Oops. Yeah, I gotta order some tea from this local place we have that a friend turned me on to.
Yeah.
So I gotta check it out.
I was like, it looks. Well, it's not even that. It's just like the.
What's cool is I'm glad that they actually do ship stuff. So I want to check it out and see what they got going.
I don't care. It's smelting. No one's. I've already said that. Like, if you're back there smelting, because if someone else from another group that's smelting comes back and you're just fucking with, like,
Somebody's doing some magic over there.
at that point, you're being petty.
Pew pew. Yeah, I'll have to order some. This is a 3-check month. Let's go. Let's go. I want to get a. I think I want to get a Zelda themed, like tea steeper thing. I don't know. I'll have to look into it.
No.
I'll have to check it out.
That's not.
Now is not a good time. My hands are full dealing with the refugees. Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General. Alphino, back on your feet already. You may credit my swift recovery to your chirurgeons. My memories of the riot are still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation. Not entirely. We scared the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread to the surrounding territories. Pockets of resistance remained throughout Thanalan. We have sent what forces we can spare to root out the last of the belligerents, but progress is slow. They are damnably elusive. I can well imagine. Given the majority of refugees live outside the walls, it stands to reason that they would know the lay of the land. What I do not understand is how they came to be so well prepared. Before my little accident, I observed that several of the refugees were armed. Not with butcher's knives or pitchforks, but with martial weaponry. I need hardly add that such equipment is costly. None can deny that tensions between the Uldan citizenry and the refugee population have increased since the Domans were turned away, but would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. And what of those who have not even a single guild to spend, who could not survive without the aid provided by the immortal flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it to bear against their benefactor? Come to the point. Very well. My point, General, is that this powder keg of discontent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion, and now order must be restored. That is my first duty. Until it is done, any investigation can wait. You don't have time to discuss this. My scouts will be returning anon. Thanks, Raubon. Really forward thinking there. The General is no fool. He keeps his own counsel, and with good cause. Were he to claim, without the necessary proof, that these riots were instigated by outside forces, the monetarists would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he and the Sultana have been the most outspoken proponents of refugee aid. Regardless, they will face harsh criticism in the days ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I have far more faith in your abilities. Therefore, I propose we conduct our own investigation, independent of the authorities. To that end, I would have you make inquiries in the settlement suspected of harboring belligerents. Commander Swift will know which they are. He may balk at the request for such information, but I have no doubt that you can persuade him with your silver tongue. You know, my stoic nods? That's all I do. I just go. That's it. That's all I do, and apparently I've got a silver tongue. I, meanwhile, shall seek answers in my own way, after which we can regroup and share our findings. Well then, shall we? Silent protagonist charm, right? You look as though you have something to say, Curl, do you? What you ask is no simple favor. With such information to fall into the wrong hands, the lives of countless soldiers would be at risk. Even so, there is a wisdom in your words. An able individual may be better suited to this task than a regiment. Very well. The Brass Blades have reported suspicious activity in the vicinity of Lost Hope. It may be unrelated to recent events, but we doubt it. I suggest you begin by speaking to the Blades posted there. Copycat bulb? It's fucking so cute. It's a little Moorball with a little dress. That's fucking adorable. Okay.
Like that, like say if you were going to
Cassie?
but you know, instead of putting I love how Kaiser's also was built.
I don't think it's worth wasting food right now because 3% experience on 2,000 is not very much. I don't think I'm gonna. Well, I mean, money's not even that big of a deal. So
I have Benito's property. I don't, but I can find it. You want to know what I go and do to find numbers half the time?
Right, exactly. It gives you a small stat buff too. What brings you here, adventure? A search for refugees? Then you've come to the right place. You mean those refugees? Oh no, you won't find them here. Most of the people in Lost Hope have come to accept this situation and are content to pass their days in peace and quiet. Outsiders have trouble understanding that, like that merchant you passed through recently. Precarious fellow, but awfully opinionated. Can't say I was sad to see him go.
I'm the only one that has that.
A friend of the Sultanate, are we? I take it this means someone has read my report. The refugees who left with the merchant have yet to return, and I'm increasingly concerned that Sazawaka's suspicions were correct. You haven't the foggiest what I'm talking about, do you? Never mind. Speak with Zazawaka. He'll explain everything. Don't hurt me. I'm not one of them. Beg your pardon, you're not a flame? I see. If Leo Frick bids you speak with me, then I take it you've agreed to help. 12 be praised for that, because we haven't a moment to waste. Everyone knows the flames are on the march. As if fallen under the fanatic spell, but not I. Promises of revolution and retribution, of holding the ruling class to account and taking that which is owed. Ha! Childish fantasy. I did everything I could to dissuade the others from leaving, but few would heed my words. Now that one of our idealists has returned, however, the madness of the merchant's plan is plain for all to see. Look behind yonder tent and you will understand why. Even now he babbles incoherently, so traumatized is he by the bloodshed that he witnessed. Try as I might, I can make little sense of his words beyond the fact that he was not alone in surviving. I have no doubt that merchant will lead the remainder to their doom. I beg of you, find them before he does.
I mean, you have to know.
What are you doing? Don't draw. Why did you run away with me? We have escaped together, then. You're here with me. You're here to soothe me. Why did you have to stay and leave me alone? I mean, yeah, PTSD is real, dude. Who are you? What do you want? It's true. I followed the merchants, and may the gods strike me down for my folly. What they will not give, you must take, he said. When we asked how, he revealed a cache of weapons he had brought and implored us to seize control of our fates. Thought about running then and there, but the others were so excited. He split us into two groups and sent us off on our own. But when the flames found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leader tried to parley with theirs, but then they started arguing and then fighting, and then everyone was fighting. The flames were shouting to give no quarter, and oh God, it's the other group. They're still out there. If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine was. Yup. The other refugees are hiding in the caves south of Lost Hope, but to approach them would be fruitless. They would sooner call us agents of the Sultanate and try to kill us than listen to reason. Why, the twins might even deign to do the deed themselves. Pox on all bloody sellswords. They were supposed to train us to fight, but the ones he sent with us vanished during the struggle. Oh, if only we had listened to the merchant's ridiculous claims. He said our cause was righteous, that the gods would never suffer us to be defeated. Though they were forced to confront reality, that is. Challenge the twins to combat and show my brethren that their strongest warriors are no match for one person. Mayhap then they will agree to lay down their arms and renounce this plot. Yo, let's go in. I mean, I watch Zeppela, so I'm genuinely shocked that, like, after watching all those streams, it recommended me mine. Like, that's cool. I'll take it. Sick. Standing in the shadows of giants, if you will. Yeah, I watched Zeppela. I want to say Desperias. I can't remember their name on YouTube. It's like there's a couple Final Fantasy XIV's streams I watch. Well, not streams, but like YouTube videos. Oh my god. Yo, how's it going? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. You need to go down. Holy jamoly! All right. Consumer of content, dude. I mean, there's a whole mess of that, dude. Like, most of the time, if I'm not streaming, I'm usually watching YouTube, something on YouTube or whatnot. Like, I started watching this, like, really, honestly, fucking unhinged, dude. Unhinged Oblivion content creator. What's his name? Wilburger or something like that? It is the funniest shit, but he is absolutely unhinged. Yeah, Wilburger. Here's some Oblivion stuff, and it's absolutely unhinged. It's funny, but it is wild. twice times ice. Dude, ARR. Yeah, this is like the sixth or seventh time I've done A Realm Reborn. Because like, holy crap. I'm so done with it. I want to get the Heaven's Word. I want to get the new content. I have this bad thing where like every time I start replaying Final Fantasy XIV, I basically make a new character. YouTube recommendations are so weird. 90% of the time, 99% of the time is either VTuber or tech stuff. 1% will be random shit like I built my own backyard sauna. Yeah, well, I mean, it like depends. I think it like pairs it based off of tags that the videos have. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe something like that. I really can't tell you how the algorithm works. But you know what? I'm glad that somebody discovered me on YouTube. That actually like, you know, makes me warm and fuzzy inside because like YouTube's kind of a shit show when it comes for new content creators. Unfortunately, like on that platform, right? Like I'm not a new content creator on YouTube, but like just getting like the start, getting the algorithm to actually help you, it's a blow up. You know? You want somebody for 1.5 hours building their own sauna? Let's go, dude. 7 hills, they found us. Everyone grab your gear and make for the rendezvous point. Well, that's your game, is it? Sorry to disappoint you, lass, but we're more than willing to kill you ourselves. I mean... Targeting with the controller. Okay, well that person died in 1 hit, alright. I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah, if YouTube did go in on live streaming, which they do to some degree, but not very much, yeah. It's just discoverability on most websites is pretty bad. That's just unfortunately how it is. This person actually has health. Sick 360. Skibbity whoop. Hi. You beat him like it was nothing. Oh, almighty, what are we gonna do now? Alright, well, that was cool. But I mean, like, on the bright side, doing A Realm Reborn again, like, and doing all the blue quests and stuff, there is some new stuff I haven't seen. Right? Like, I actually plan on doing the Hildebrand quest before progressing to Heaven's Word. I want to try and go through Quills of Bahamut, but we'll see. See if people are willing to run me through it, basically. You returned. Did you find my brethren? What are the twins? What happened? I see well. You had no choice. Better than a handful of them taking a beating from you than a lot getting butchered by the flames. Tell me, what did the merchant have to say when it was over? Huh? But where else would he be unless he went to Stone's Throw to recruit others? It's a very easy run through. Let's go. Hell yeah. No. Stop. Okay, so I don't have it, but that's fine. Whatever. Boom, boom, boom. 98. I just need a new neck, and that'll put me at probably over 100. You essentially get story time, and whoever carries you gets free poetics. Hey, you know what? I'm all for that. Like, I'm cool with that. Because yeah, like, I'm definitely here. I'm here for the story of the game. Like, if the story of Final Fantasy XIV catches me, I'm fucked. That's it. I'll be here forever, dude. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, my tea is here. Let's go. Green tea with citrus. Got some orange rinds, some lemon rinds. Let's go. This green tea is actually very good. The one that I picked up yesterday. But I do want to try some other types of tea. Like, another thing is, like, I don't mind herbal teas. It's just that, like, if there's no caffeine in it, it's kind of like, you know, what's the reason for drinking this, right? I know that tea has, like, you know, other benefits, but whatever. Ooh, I think necklaces. The merchant wished to approach the refugees in stone's throw, but was waiting until the flames withdrew their forces from the vicinity. Now, if they have, there's nothing to stop him from continuing his work. How many more must perish in pursuit of this futile cause? How much more suffering must we endure before it ends? Find him. Convince him to cease his mad quest. It will surely lead us to ruin. That's the point. Y'all are literally getting used to, like, advance some weird merchant's agenda. Like, straight up. Hello? Oh, I need to go over here. Okay. I definitely need to get that dancing mad mount. The rocket mount. I can't remember what the boss's name in Final Fantasy VI is, but I want to get all Final Fantasy VI mounts. For sure. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, did I go? Oh, fart. Okay, all right, let's go back. Boom, 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 boom. So is the Nier raid still a thing? Because I know they had it for a while. I don't know if they removed it. It is cool because I do want to experience that one. It's here forever. Let's fucking go. This is one I definitely want to do. Like going forward, because I love Nier Automata, so I definitely want to go through and play that. And then I have the new one, which I need to play through. New old one. Oh yeah, nice shirt. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. You should play it at some point. Nier Automata. You're like me with MMOs, aren't you? I got this backlog of games to play. Or I could play World of Warcraft, RuneScape, and Final Fantasy 14 because playing games is stupid. This is 100% why I force myself that, like, whenever I stream, I try and play Final Fantasy 14. So I can actually get some improvement here. Which I'm actually really enjoying this. I'm actually really look forward to doing this, by the way, like right now. Have you seen my parents? Papa? Mama?
I think me is the leader.
They told me to stay here with the others.
So I know you're.
They said they'd be back soon, but it's been days. They lived with the man from Moldova. The man said they were gonna change everything, make it so we could live inside the walls with everyone else. I liked it when he said that. I didn't like it when he talked about making the rich people pay. Everyone looked so angry and I got scared. Say, miss, are you looking for someone? I'm looking for a merchant.
Rubino is the family.
You mean
I can pretty much
the man who left with my parents? But I don't know where he...
The union I feel like.
Wait, look over there. I think that's him.
Family is the family.
Is it this douchebag? No, it's not him. Well, now, which one of these gullible fools shall be my next victim?
No, they were a different group, but I think they
time to run, dude.
expanded at this point.
Time to leg it.
And then
you, oi. Bro, I'm gonna run you down. He's getting away. Go after him, miss.
Yeah, they're just the
Bro, you're not running away from me. Nice try, but not happening. He's not running on foot. You see me just load up on my Reaper, just like start flying. It's like, oh shit. Hello? Oh my gosh. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, flying death machine that shoots lasers. Yeah, don't even worry about it. You again? Why are you pursuing me? Sedition, treason, revolution. It's preposterous. Who's filled your head with these lies? Refugees? The self-same refugees who's terrorized the streets of Uldar? Ha! You have no evidence to prove your accusations? None. No, I will not accompany you to the Hall of Flames. You have no right to detain me. Oh, sovereign citizen. For the sake of argument, let's say I did do those things you claim. Surely you don't think I give a cookin's ass about politics. It was business. Only business. Yeah, bro. I'm about to hit you with this horn. We both know I'm not the one you want. However, if you agree to protect me, I swear I'll tell you everything. Oh, good eye, sniper. I shoot, you run. Gee. Holy fuck, dude. From downtown. What's all this commotion? 7 hells. Tell the others, spread out and search together. The killer may still be close.
Yeah.
Surprised they didn't just blame me right away for that. Well, rip our lead. That dude's hella dead. Hold adventure. I know more about your relationship with the victim, as well as the events leading up to his death. Yeah, just like smack it in there. This man was responsible for recent riots. Yeah, we always murder a debt of gratitude. In any case, it is obvious you are not the one whom we seek. You may carry on with your investigation, Scion. Yeah, we owe him a debt of gratitude, except for that literally is just some schmuck. Boo 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 da boo da boo 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 boo. I want to go here. Bada bum bum, bada bum bum, bada bum bum. I don't get this. This person has been sweeping since yesterday too. I know, because their guild is their free company is simp. That's what people do? They just sit here and sweep? Okay. All right. Look, I'm not gonna even question. I'm not gonna question. I'm not gonna even bother. There's some things that happen in this game that I'm so confused about. That's how people, you know what? That's true. That's true, right? Like, if you want to just sweep all day, bless you. It's perfectly fine. What news, Carol? Where's this merchant? Murdered? Damn it all, the 7th hell. It's not simply murder, Carol. He's silenced. Too many knew his face, and he was always ready to divulge his secrets. Do not despair, though. We may be close to identifying the true orchestrator of these riots than you realize. I think we're gonna take the tanky one this time. Revolution. The Flame General left word that you would proceed to the fragment chamber as soon as you returned. He wished to discuss your recent discoveries as well as the results of your own investigation. Master Avenue has already been informed and should be waiting with you outside. Pray proceed to the Royal Promenade with all haste and speak with Bartholomew. You always got a 360 on him.
Yeah, that's why you popped in here. You just responded like. That's something Wanya will normally help them block. Like, Wanya has no issue with them figure it out. But the reason why it costs them is they can't figure it out on their own. No one. No one else.
Been expecting you. Please proceed inside. Gladly, I'll take that neck.
Commander Swift has kept us apprised of your recent activities. You've made great strides towards quelling the violence.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
The stoic head nod.
This information does not leave this room. The Syndicate's decision to reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination. Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate.
But the Sultanate wasn't the one who... Oh my god.
Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence. Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters.
Oh boy.
It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what.
My brain is as melted as.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they have. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated.
Well, no,
sure
it
enough,
was to the point where
our
if
fears
I
were soon
really
confirmed.
like,
the dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
Because I went and checked that way before I started with you.
Yeah.
It didn't really go deeper. Then, like,
Teleji Adeleji.
To nobody's surprise.
But he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do such a thing?
He's playing both sides. Come on, man.
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation Bill? It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
The Void?
When last I looked,
yeah,
that was disputed territory.
Yeah, we had proof of it though, so... Well,
aye. Some might even call it a battlefield.
It was like one of those things. So from now on, we just told people they can be in city and on...
The destruction wrought by Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge. What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which no record existed. There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region to this day.
Listen.
Yet
No,
differ
I
though
already-
we may,
I already have my
we are
number
still
one
allies.
pick.
Therefore, in the interest of preserving the Eorzean alliance, we have reached an agreement. Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations. In full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill,
towards the other one that was also good is it's also
Shameless
them
bloody rules, which stands to benefit him in but
I don't
one
think that's-
conceivable way. If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Alagan ruin.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean Alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
Sounds like any billionaire. Rich people in
He
general.
walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of his fellows on the Syndicate.
By inciting the less fortunate
there's
to
that
violence,
concern,
he hopes
but
to convince
Trump's
others
also
that the
has been
Cartano
working
Reclamation
actively
Bill
with the
is
Union,
the only viable
even last
solution.
So
His
Trump
sympathy
was
for the plight of
with
the Domans
them,
was not
then
but
kind of took a
posturing
step
to gain
back.
credibility with the refugees.
And then
Of that there can be no doubt.
kind of, I think Chubb may
Playing both sides.
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate Teleji Adeleji to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins that he would risk his position on the Syndicate, and, most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate?
Omega.
Omega.
Pardon?
Pardon?
An Alagan monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. Mayhap larger, we know not. It has yet to be fully excavated. Alagan inscriptions indicate that it was created to fell Bahamut himself. If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Kosovo Flats.
So they want a bigger weapon.
So yeah, like I
We need bigger weapons. Yeah, time to build the second Death
When I
Star.
looked at the DeSantis one, I also agreed it was
This time without a exhaust
it
port.
was average.
Given the ends he wanted to ensure Eorzean annihilation,
No bigger than a Womper Rat.
could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my senses. And now you tell me there is another such weapon. One which could contend with Bahamut. Bahamut?
Yep.
Aye, we were skeptical ourselves. Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light,
I am too.
we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
And I even straight up told
At present, Omega
I
is
straight
more
up
akin
told
to a
Haley,
fossil than a tool of war,
yours
having long
needs to
since
be
ceased to function.
exceptional.
As such, its
to
true
even be
potential cannot
considered, 'cause
accurately
otherwise
be
people are going
gauged.
to like stop.
However, if someone were to restore it, as the Carlians did the Ultima weapon, I have little
She's
doubt
been
that he
showing
would
me
wield
as she,
untold power.
she's been showing me
Power enough to subjugate Uldar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Teleji Adeleji yearns to have it.
That he should aspire to world
Yeah.
domination. He who
My
has ever
only-
walked 2 paces behind Lord Valorento
only
in matters
other-
of commerce.
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own
Kaiser?
limitations that he
Were
seeks
to
this
get-
power.
like I said,
Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
that is, I'm sure all the Vagos are
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Uldar.
It would seem the implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
I mean, come on, yeah, really?
just that though too. I think
Like in the most common room, I don't know what you want, dude. 101.
There's been a lot of people searching.
I should be glad to know the truth, and yet the thought that all this chaos was the product of one man's lust for power sickens me. How long do you think they intend to hide the existence of Omega from the Scions? That they even felt the need to do so is most troubling. It would be in our best interest to learn more of the military activities in the disputed territories. You are, of course, the scion best suited to this task. Privates, do take a moment to visit Maelstrom Command and make inquiries at the earliest available opportunity.
It's not a green zone. It isn't. I get it.
Big ol' well, this is no place for children.
I'm a firm believer.
Yeah, bro, chill out.
The way I
Fuck.
look at it is, it's not a green zone, but unless there's
I'm sorry.
wait till it's
I was looking for you, miss. You said you were looking for the man who left with my parents. You know this girl? Long story short, stoic nod. So she visited Stone Throw as well, I see. Or so he visited, okay. Did you find the man? Were my parents with him? They were not, I'm afraid. However, I can think of several places they might be. If you like, we can go and look for them together. Really? You'd help me look, mister? Of course, but first I must needs finish speaking with my friend. She's telling me a secret, you see, so no one else is allowed to listen. Maybe you can wait for me by that pillar over there. We require but a moment. Okay, mister. I'll be waiting. I'll take her to the quicksand. Mayhap Momody will know what to do. The Legion of Garleans, the Aether Starved Primal, even dealing with the Icing would be preferable to this shard. Sometimes I feel Minfilia is too ambitious. We rush hither and yon in response to threats as they arise, without concern for the strain it places on our limited resources, and ourselves. Mayhap the time has come for change. Oh, is this where the Crystal Braves comes in? Oh boy, I finally get to use his voice. I've been doing this one a lot.
This is Minfilia. I know this is sudden, but I must ask you to return to Ravenous Toll with all due haste. The situation in Dwellswood has taken a turn for the worse. I will explain in detail once you arrive.
It was either that or like a radio voice. like a walkie-talkie. The Twellswood and the primal threat she spoke of before has been confirmed. I have received no reports of Ixal activity, which leaves the Sylphs. Go, girl. You know as well as I that the appearance of a primal takes precedence over all else. Oh, and when you arrive, do inform the antecedent that while I'm grateful for her concern, she needn't fear for my safety. I'm more than capable of protecting myself. Are you though? Are you, Alphino? I don't know. I don't know about that, man. Kokoli Mooglebob. Mooglebob. That's a good name. Where did I put this at?
Because you didn't see real.
There it is. Okay. Oh my god. But I think that the voice is beautiful.
But for a while, no, it is. Yeah, especially towards the beginning.
30 minutes? Holy shit. Oh my days. Well, I mean, it isn't an MSQ raid, so I get it. Yo, ruby weapon? Oh, that's cool.
It is a relief to see you healthy and hale. The latest news from Old Dar was most disturbing. Clearly, the only injury Alphinaud suffered was to his ego. Doubtless it would heal ere long. The other styles will need to be present for this meeting. If you are ready to begin, I will summon them now.
Summon them. Summon them. So we're taking the tankering bracelet.
Aside from
Silence! Assemble!
Thank you for responding to my call with such haste. Rest assured, we should not have summoned you were it not urgent. To business then. I received some most disturbing news through the Order of the Tornado. They have reason to believe that the Sylphs may have called forth the most revered guardian, the Primal Ramu, wherever the hell they call him.
I'm sorry, may have, then it is not certain.
The elder Seatsia informs us the elementals themselves murmur of the Lord of Levin's return to the forest. The Sylphlands, however, display no signs of undue commission.
Forgive me, antecedent, but the fact need not contradict the elemental's testimony. Unlike his more bellicose compeers, Garuda and so on, Ramu is reputed to act only in defense of his children. I imagine he would soon make his presence known if there were any foolish enough to directly endanger the Sylphs or their territory. The abruptness of this development concerns me. Were we not keeping a close watch on the touched ones and their movements? If preparations for a summoning ritual were indeed underway, 'twould surely not have escaped your notice. Oh, it didn't. I was pretty sure it was going to happen, just not this soon.
If you're talking about
I beg your pardon? You foresaw this eventuality and did not prevent it? I told Papalimia. I suppose I could have reported things to Minfilia earlier, but there honestly wasn't much we could do except wait and see. You know how the Sylphs feel about people poking around in their territory. They already summoned Ramu once right after the calamity, but that was because the Garleans came trampling through the forest, whatever. And so long as the Castrum Orient stands, the Sylph cannot be blamed for wishing to have their guardian deity on hand. In short, Yida and I are in agreement. The actions of the forest folk were inevitable and unavoidable. Forestress, yeah. And I maintain that observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers into the Black Shroud. That, alas, we did not foresee. By all accounts, the recent violence of Uldar drove a number of refugees to seek safety under the concealing canopy of the trees. 'Tis like the Sylph perceived this panicked migration as yet another invasion, and quickened their efforts to summon their god. I am put in mind of Titan and the Kobolds. Once again, it is the affairs of men which have paved the way for Primal's coming. Indeed, one cannot help but wonder what manner of place Eorzea would be without this civilizing influence of mankind. Be that as it may, this regrettable development does afford us a unique opportunity. Kuro, through your dealings with the Sylphs of Little Solace, you once succeeded in preventing an untimely conflict with Gudania. I wonder, might one who has treated with the Sylphs so fruitfully in the past not achieve similar success with their patron deity? If Ramur can be convinced of our intentions, it may be the first step to breaking the cycle of primal summoning. A fond hope. Were such a thing possible, we would not have been at war with the Beastmen since time immemorial. But maybe this time we can.
Let us continue this discussion anon. We must need to first consult with the nation most affected by Ramu's presence. The elder Seatsia has requested your personal involvement, Kura. Pray, report to Commander Hidewa at the Adder's Nest as soon as you're able. Steel yourself for the worst. but I hope for a peaceful resolution to this matter. Experience suggests that your meeting with the Lord of Levin will prove less than amicable. In such an event, your fellow Scions will of course lend you whatever support you require.
That's cool, I guess. I'm pretty sure we get tested here. I don't remember. New Gdania. Yeah, you haven't heard of forestresses? It's the new hotness, the forestresses.
Girl of the Styles, your arrival has been most anticipated. The appearance of the primals ever calls for alarm and unease. Though my men stand ready for any eventuality, I know of none more qualified than you to snuff out this threat. Indeed, I would have you do so without delay. The Elder Seed Seer, however, would speak with you first. She has the opinion that your diplomatic rather than martial skills may better serve our cause. I will leave further explanation to our lone leader. Pray, make your way to Norfolk's altar. The conjurer in attendance will admit you to the Lotus Start.
Womp womp. Got a 360 on him. Oh, it didn't let me through. It didn't let me through while I was spinning. I thought you were supposed to be silent. Silent conjurer my butt.
I'm the doctor. I take no place.
Connie Senna.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania, I bid you welcome. Your presence is of great comfort to us all in these days of uncertainty. I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramu is returned unto the forest.
I would never have gotten removed from that. Rama? Like maybe Ramu? I don't know. That seems kind of weird.
Scarce had his words ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace.
Sup, emissary? Rama, yeah. Or Rama, yeah. I never said Ramu. That's weird.
Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands.
Was summoned in the Heartlands.
Unlike the other primals you have encountered, Lord Ramu is no raging avatar of destruction. He is as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs found a way to share the Twelveswood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided.
No.
Yeah.
Blessed as you are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations.
I think it even says, like, except for
the Twelveswood has suffered enough. Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramu himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities. Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard the peace which exists between our peoples. You have my thanks.
Woo!
Pray make for little solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. He will advise you on how to find the Lord of Levin.
I know, right?
An ill wind blows through the forest.
An ill wind.
Yet, it is not only the Twelve's Wood that flinches at its coming. All the lands of Eorzea shiver in dread anticipation. Have care.
Also, in regards to your question earlier, I don't think you have an answer, but they hate that stuff and people be very You almost need to hire. Yeah, I was like, do they get like a? Not do they get like a little bit of money? Oh no.
Kuro of the Science. I was told to expect you. I understand you go to treat with the Primal Ramu himself. An unenviable task, but one for which I have no doubt you're well suited. I've been told that your fellow Scions are conducting an investigation of the area as we speak, or we might ascertain the location where the Lord of Levin might be found. I would ask that you abide here until they return with their findings. We got bracelets. Give me that bracelet. I was told that a messenger would be sent as soon as your fellow Scions finish their investigation. I did not imagine it will be much longer.
This one returns, and returns with good tidings. Wise ones have finished searching, and have wisely identified the precise location where the Touched One summoned Lord Ramu.
Your timing is impeccable, my fluttery friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good woman to her fellow Scions?
It would be this one's pleasure, Walking One. Please, please, come with this one.
Tell them, like, hey, we're only buying heroes right now. Now, we're buying.
I'm not gonna follow anybody, dude. I'm just here to fly.
Fly away and do donuts in the air.
I feel sad that you can't do barrel rolls.
Other thought.
As far as I'm aware.
Whatever our needed material is.
You can't just like, you know, it's not like big. Just want to do barrel roll, man.
Wise ones have ventured deep within Sylphlands. This one must proceed carefully and keep an eye out for touched ones.
Dude, I'm just flying over this shit. Although I don't think flying was a thing back in vanilla. I imagine, right? I imagine this was added way later. Yeah. They'd make this area a little bit more hectic. Yeah, I'm getting on this train way later.
This one is most sorry, but this one cannot go further. Draw too close to Lord Ramu, as this one may turn mean and nasty like touched ones.
You also didn't have mount speed? Fuck, dude, that sucks. That actually sounds pretty poopy.
And so this one must say farewell for now. Walking One will find wise ones not far from here, to the south. Go in safety, Walking One.
Oh, a chance to inflict heavy? Oh man. Yeah, like they do the same thing in WoW. Yeah. It's like you're like stunned and it dismounts you.
So it's actually you. I'm relieved. For a moment I thought we were dealing with another one of those confounded sylph tricksters. I I swear, with them wreaking havoc with their skin-changing magics, it's a wonder I was able to finish taking my measurements. Yes, it was okay. Yes, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on your Stolla's face when the one impersonating you suddenly showed up.
You gotta sleep? Yo, have a good night, Trality. Thanks for tuning in.
That's quite enough, Papalimo. My apologies, it's not like me to ramble so. At any rate, as I was saying, I finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and I'm pleased to say I have reached an indisputable conclusion. To wit, that Ramu was called forth in the vicinity of the Sils Averite. Come, Kura, the Lord of Leven awaits.
Yo, absolutely, we'll do. I mean, I'm honestly having a good time now, and this is like the 7th time I've done fucking Aron Reborn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still having fun with this game. Like, I think I'm pretty much screwed, but it's gonna be a long time before I get to the point where I actually start paying a subscription. Because that'll be after, you know, 2 more expansions, right? Yeah, when I get to content I haven't seen and I don't know what's going on, yeah, right?
Thine order betrays thee, servant of hiding.
Fucking Ramu don't fuck around.
I don't know about these characters. Are you guys allowed to take bandages to groups that go to their blocked and stuff with bandages?
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan.
And soon, Odin.
I am Ramu, guardian of the children of the forest. Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs?
Oh my god. Chip was busy. He couldn't be a
Redanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult.
Well, you left. He was out on a call. Yes. No, he was out on
Speakest of harmony, yet carest not for my children's desires.
I don't think that was Chip.
They did but wish to dwell beneath these
Or he was-
boughs in solitude.
Or he was helping someone.
Yet
No,
even that was too much to ask of man.
No,
Thus
Chip wasn't
did
on
they
the call.
turn to me for
Guaranteed.
succor.
I was there.
The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Redanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other.
Dude, this guy's center beard is like his body. Is Ramu just really just OG Santa Claus?
Thy conflict hath brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast.
It's hiding his beer belly.
Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed.
My only...
One light and dark given form when man was born.
I kind of have a feeling that...
It would explain much. Not least why strife
say
and
whether
sorrow
they-
follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking?
Kaiser, because if Kaiser were to get it, that's when he completely fuck over East. And I know that can't be like...
Ramu, what are you even saying?
Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges. That they should entrust so precious a gift to thee.
Ramu's pissed, dude.
Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee. Very well. I shall consider thy proposal. Shouldst thou survive my trial.
My trial?
If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony,
I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Whirl thine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Yet if
Collect 8 silver coins. Fly through all the rings on your way to Lex Luthor.
men shall perish in the storm of my judgment.
One other, like, the one for boy was
That beard is actually ridiculous.
Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
I'm pretty sure his beard is just to generate static electricity. He just like rubs them on carpet.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
The fuck?
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady.
There's only like 2 or 3.
Fucking had to turn his glasses on? The hell?
Which, Union obviously.
I must beg thine aid on a point of research.
And
if thou art resolved to face
Lux.
Lord Ramu,
Like, we
I
go
would
to
ask
open
thy
Lux
leave
frequently,
to
but also have
observe the
some coffee.
event.
Most of the time, if you're just sitting there, no one.
Stoic nod. He's prepped his fucking laser eyes. It's just so good.
Yes, I had to re-explain that to someone that no, we don't just.
Been in for 23 minutes.
Yeah, it was. That was just like you have to have all of them. No, I do not have thousands of materials ready to go.
So we'll join both. As long as I don't have to do like quests and stuff, I don't mind having it queued in the background, but unfortunately this is one of the quests I have to do to advance.
Then on North, you go over something else too. No. Yep. I also told Gabby.
Boo.
Yeah.
Fish guide. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay.
Both. It's normally the first.
I didn't know
but
this was a
put
thing.
both and just differentiate them. Be like this, license 1 and license 2, since just to be safe, you know.
It's over 1,000 fish. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I didn't know this was like actually a thing. Challenge log is good? Yeah, man. Right? Yeah, it sounds pretty hype.
I wouldn't try to use it again. But around. Yeah, apparently I was the only one who like the four of us got it. All at the same time, I was the only one who tested it. So I think I tested it while I was like the all. Let me go test it.
Waiting for the queue. Trying to get the queue in here.
Mm-hmm.
Blue, 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 blue. Yeah, I'm very excited for a lot of stuff in this game.
So wait.
Laughing at Karens on YouTube? I mean, yeah, but at the same time, like, me?
Okay, I'm in the smelting.
I don't know. Something about that for me is like just hella cringe, right? The whole Karen thing. It's like, why are we getting this mad at people just doing their jobs, you know?
What is with people saying fire him? Easy also was just like, I'll help you do a hostile takeover.
I don't know how good this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try some. Hopefully it doesn't like cut off shit. When's the last Karen I ran into? Trying to remember. Like, I've seen them. I usually just talk shit while they're talking. Thunderstorms, let's go. Give me the details. I mean, I don't know. They were bitching about something. I'm just like, fucking God, shut up. I mean, I don't. It's not something I commit to memory. Like, it's just not worth my time. Right? It's just not worth my time to remember what these people are saying. Boo, 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 boo. I'm trying to see what because I'm trying to eliminate background noise as best I can, so I'm trying some other stuff. What is that vibrating in the background? That's my hibachi bat. No, I'm kidding. It's my mount. It's the Magitech armor I'm on right now. It just makes that sound. Yeah, I've always got it in, Aubrey. No brakes, all gas. No, I don't do over the internet stuff. The fact that you can hear it, it's already on max, you know, that's all right. Reminds me of a video I saw the other day on I'll have to post it in the Not Safe for Work channel. It was hella funny. Like this guy giving like a motivational speech. Funny as shit. Hella fun. Boo boo, boo 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 boo, boo boo boo. While waiting for Huge, just do donuts in the air, man. Shkiwee. This cute. Yeah, I know. So I got the golden airship ticket. Two donuts in the middle of the Is this just a difficulty? Just people who are higher on their own farts. I mean, realistically. What, the Karens are just high on their own farts? Yeah, I don't know. Does Karens love to sniff their own farts? Karens have never been told no in their life. Don't know what those words mean. Probably not. Oh my god, this turn. This freaking queue. This queue. Holy god. There we go. Finally. A long queue. Holy shit. I mean, to be fair, the other one was like, I was in it for like 25 minutes and still didn't pop. You just gotta start complaining and it'll finally kick off. That's how it works. Sounds like fucking, sounds like Ghost in a Shell shit going on right now. I want you to elaborate on that one, Aubrey. Choose your words carefully. It's only a joke if people laugh. Shit. Oh shit. Classic, just ignore the mechanics, right? That's unfortunate. Are you really gonna stack on me, bro? Really? I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Okay. All right. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just here to... I seriously have no idea what's going on in this fight. If you get chained to somebody, you're supposed to run an orb, I guess. Sure. Oh, player comments. Gotta get those player commendations in, absolutely.
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light. And I judge thee a worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine. Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them. If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one.
Shut up, Rion-Jer. You're not even supposed to be here.
In witnessing thy struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians. But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
Okay. Go ahead and get back in the queue. This gonna take forever. Boo-boo-boo.
You have returned. Dare I ask how Ramu received your visit? He challenged you to a test of arms? It's well then that you have some experience in such matters. The peoples of both Gridania and Little Salts will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Levin has accepted you as the Force Champion of Peace. You performed a monumental duty this day. The Elder Seed Seer must be informed of your deeds at once. The Elder Seed Seer will wish to hear of your experiences firsthand. Pray, return to Gridania and make directly for Lotus Town. The Conjurer at Nilfika's altar will be expecting you. Fare you well.
Bloop, 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 bloop. We need 100. That's right.
Supposed to be silent.
Okay.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramu ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell? Ramu made trial of you? I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees. Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest. As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as one, yet I fear that dream is still far off. On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done. Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
Woo! We'll get aid. Maybe. The hot maybe.
Lord Ramu has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
No. You don't get forced on. Oh, boy howdy. That sends another daunting mission, eh, Carl? I'd hoped Lord Ramu could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admire the adroitness with which you responded to the panel's sudden challenge. And it seems that Urianger, too, is pleased with the honor. What say you, Carl? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? Let me ponder this orb. Blue, blue, blue. Tea. Big T.
But Shan is like the whole years. Born witnessing your defeat of Lord of Them. Then spoke with the profound sight about an acid. It is a sample of the class observation. Given.
If everyone is ready, let us begin.
The gang assembles.
Urianger, the floor is yours.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
I mean, yeah, they just come
In
back.
the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension.
Was it?
The
Kind of, I
etheric
guess.
readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
Oh boy, give me a recap. Recap. But we're not going to voice it because that costs money. Oh, no, we are.
Let us begin at what some might call the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm. In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape. Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
Okay.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting. And in the claws of a Sahagin, no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth the distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
No, bro, you like went full traitor.
I am sorry, my friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection...
You're still out here fucking grabbing theater of mind stuff.
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady. Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
Time to get my jigsaw on.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
Yo, Jim's
I
friend,
have
welcome to
the
Scam
utmost
City.
faith in you, Archon.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
Hopeful prayer? What the heck? You think you would learn? Nah, nobody ever learns this Scam City. Scam City's just big scamming, you know? Oh, I get to use this voice now.
returned to the Aether, as was Leviathan before him. Ramu's acquiescence was most intriguing. Inferno, vortex, frag, all of them. All have now been humbled by the brigand. The limitless potential of now, Hydra served grows mightier by the day. Yet she prospers at great posturalness. The strength is all too high. 7 times the masses survived, but their souls have grown weak and wild. Yet even as an enemies, the ardor and powers unmasked. All that remains is to nurture the strength given to forge the final key. And that is the path to which we bend our every effort. Divine seeds, whatever works to quicken in the oil of purple soil. We need only lead men to the field, and by their either hands shall you the rock. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again.
Yeah, so I have a couple voices that I haven't had a chance to use because they're like very situational. But like, yeah, there's some good ones though. All right, you know what? I think I'm gonna call it here. This shit's not. This form party is. I'm gonna call it here for today. So thanks everybody for tuning in. It was a lot of fun. We will continue more post ARR probably next weekend, more than likely. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. As usual, check out the link tree. Check me out on YouTube, Kick, all that jazz. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. All right, Kick, now's your chance. Boom. All right. Take it easy, everybody. Have a wonderful Sunday, and we'll see you next week. I'm very excited. Hopefully I get to play D&D tomorrow. Evan Jones in for it. So yeah, take it easy, everybody. Bye.